Federal prosecutors and former President Trump's attorneys going head-to-head today in the first round, so to speak, of this upcoming election fraud trial. President Trump at risk of being silenced from talking publicly about evidence in the case.
And the judge ordering his lawyers to respond today to a request for a protective order. Federal prosecutors are seeking to stop the former president from speaking about this case because of this Truth Social post on Friday. It says, quote, "If you go after me, I'm coming after you," end quote. The special counsel pointing to that as evidence that Mr. Trump could continue to post in a way that has a, quote, harmful, chilling effect on witnesses. I think they're concerned about intimidation tactics. Tom Dempsey has more on that and former President Trump's new efforts to fight the case. Tom?
Good morning, Adrienne. Yeah, just hours from now, the legal team for former President Donald Trump faces a deadline to respond to that Department of Justice request to limit sharing evidence in that elections probe case publicly. And this morning, we're also getting a look at sort of the legal maneuvering with this elections probe case, because the Trump legal team may move to dismiss the case entirely or try to move it out of here in Washington, D.C. The former president posting this to Truth Social recently, writing, quote, "There is no way I can get a fair trial with the judge assigned to the ridiculous freedom of speech fair elections case. Everybody knows this, and so does she. We will be immediately asking for recusal of this judge on very powerful grounds, and likewise for a venue change out of D.C." Now, in the past, he pointed to the large Democratic majority in the district and said the case should instead be heard in West Virginia, which Mr. Trump won by almost 40 percentage points in the last election. His campaign team has also stepped up attacks, releasing this ad calling out special counsel Jack Smith, accusing him of being an accomplice of President Joe Biden and part of what they call the, quote, fraud squad, with the other attorneys targeting the former president in investigations. Mr. Trump's legal team also continues to push back against the accusations. He knew he lost the 2020 election, but remained determined to stay in power while allegedly spreading lies in order to do so. One attorney saying they will argue that the First Amendment protects Mr. Trump's words.
What President Trump was doing is within the reality and the realm of free speech. He's asking his vice president, what about taking this course of action? Ultimately, his vice president rejected all of the proposals that were made.
Before I let you go about the trial.
But you have to let me finish. No. One quick response. What President Trump did not do is direct Vice President Pence to do anything. He asked him in an aspirational way. Asking is covered by the First Amendment.
The attorney added that he may push for the elections probe trial to be televised. And right now, Mr. Trump has no plans to accept any sort of plea deal.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.